Hey, 4-1. What's wrong with these niggas talking down on us, dog? Talking about we ain't doing what we do. Nigga, we done been out here about like 10 years, nigga. We getting old, goddammit. Let's get it. We made niggas put them rose bottles up. We made the whole city boss they like fuck. Boss they like fuck. We made niggas wanna go and hit hush. Bitch, we made niggas, you know we love to stunt. We made niggas put them rose bottles up. We made the whole city boss they like fuck. Boss they like fuck. We made niggas wanna go and hit hush. Bitch, we made niggas, you know we love to stunt.
Welcome back to the Georgia Tech Dynasty, ladies and gentlemen. Been a little while. I apologize for the inactivity lately. Things have really picked up with school and co-curriculars, all of that, but we're back today with a game looking for our fourth win of the season, and we're coming off a huge win over Oregon State, our former Dynasty team, in our last game, and we just got a ton of commitments as well on the recruiting trail, so I'll tag both of those videos right here. I'd appreciate if you guys go check them out. They're really fun, really interesting. Today, we have a chance for another ranked win against number 9 Clemson in Death Valley, and obviously the Tigers are a very talented team. They got talent out the wazoo at pretty much every position, and so far this year, they're off to a 3-1 start, lone loss to North Carolina, who we will play later on in the season. They're off to a 2-2 start themselves. And for us, 3-1, lone loss to Notre Dame in the season opener, but since then, ripped off 3 consecutive wins, the most recent against the number 1 team in America, Oregon State, and they dropped to now 14. And as I just mentioned, we got Clemson, then we got UNC after that. So we got so many good games this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. Big one today. Taking on a Clemson team with a pretty good quarterback, decent running back, a pretty good receiver as well. All 3 of those guys, good cornerstones. Defensively, they look okay as well. So like I said, a whole lot of talent. We expect that coming in. For us, Matt Slater already over 1,000 passing yards. Chris Grant picking up right where he left off. He's having a great start to the season. Could be a Heisman sleeper potentially. Bryce Petty really picked it up last game against Oregon State. 7 catches, 132 yards. Noah Miller leading us with 4 sacks. Will Smith with 2 picks. And Phil Jackson leading us in tackles as well. So, offense and defense, really no weaknesses. We're really having fun with this team so far. Before we get into this matchup, let's take a look at the sliders as we always do. If you want more information on where I got these from and kind of how they work, they're down in the bio below, along with my social media and all that good stuff. While you're down there, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. With the sliders out of the way, the game preview out of the way, I believe we're ready to get into this thing, man. I'm so excited for this matchup. A chance for us to, maybe move ourselves even closer to getting ranked. We're pretty close at this point. We got a little more work to do. Let's see if we can add another big win to the resume here today. One thing I want to draw your attention to real quick before we get into the game, a lot of injuries here. Running backs questionable, 2 guys probable, another running back, and offensive lineman. So Clemson might be shorthanded in this one. All right, kicking things off on defense, that unit's coming off a spectacular week against Oregon State. Pretty much shut down Eric Copeland, who was the former Heisman frontrunner, and they're back to work here. First play of the game is a pitch out to Bryant. Nice tackle by Little, though, evading the blocker and then getting the stop. So Bryant is playing. He was listed as probable, questionable just a second ago, and he takes a big lick from Phil Jackson right there. An early 3rd down situation. Can we get off the field? Gonna pass for it. Looks like a stick concept going up the sideline, and Smith gets burned. Catch made by Walden. Poor man's Hunter Renfro looking guy. He tortures us there and moves the chains for Clemson. They come back with a read option. The big guy here, Scott, keeping it. Impact player's got a whole lot of room and rumbles inside the 25-yard line. Picks up 12 yards. We sent a blitz there, but guys got out of position and oh well. Play action pass, throw over the middle. Walden again. It's Hunter Renfro, and he's breaking tackles inside the 5. So defense struggling early on. Handoff. Nope, it's not a handoff. Fake keep for Scott. Walks in untouched. Easy work. And just a couple of plays, Clemson strikes first. So that wasn't bad. I mean, we got them to where we wanted them to be, 3rd down and 7, but we got to get off the field in that situation because they hit us up from there. But offense back on the field, or on the field for the first time, rather, looking for a response. We convert a 3rd down and 5, courtesy of Petty, who's coming off a 7-catch, 132-yard game. Now we got double tights in the game. We motion Hill to the right side, gets some blocks. Grant's got some room, breaks a tackle over midfield, over the 40, finally dragged down at the Clemson 36. Great run by our starting tailback, picking up right where he left off last week, but Slater takes a sack here. We did some hot routing before the play. We looked around a little bit too much, didn't find the mismatch. It was man-to-man, so we should have gone to the curl, and the free rusher off the left side of the line gets in there for the sack. Now, 3rd down and 14 becomes the situation, and we're in the 5-wide set. I wanted to go QB draw to maybe set up a 4th down, but we just checked to the pass because, well, it's not looking too good. They got a stacked box there. It looks like they're blitzing. So let's see if we can find a man-to-man mismatch. It is man-to-man. Got the curl. Petty with the catch. Does a drop step. And he's brought down at the 30. 2 yards short of the line to gain. As y'all know, we like to play aggressive. This is 4-down territory. We're going for this thing. We put it in the hands of Dante Simmons, our backup running back. He spins his way over the 27 for the 1st down to get us a fresh set of downs. Now Slater calling out a hot route, putting Petty on a slant. That's where the ball goes over the middle against the zone defense, and he's inside the 15 with a 13-yard reception. Smart play by the quarterback there. Now corner threat. Our favorite red zone play. We threw a pick on it last week. Can we get it this time around? Open over the middle is Grant. Makes the catch, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. Spectacular read by Slater. And we even it up at 7. All right, let's see if we can do a little bit better defensively this time. Handoff on the first play to Bryant. Right up the middle. Breaks a tackle from Little, the safety. A gaping hole there. He picks up 14 yards. So Clemson picking up right where it left off last drive. Play action pass. Where's the defense? Oh, wide open receiver down the sideline. Cole Leach trots in easily. 57-yard pitch and catch. Me and my defensive coordinator, we got to have a chat because this is not a great start to this game. A couple of quick drives and Clemson on top. Nice return by Ryan Wood. He had a kick return touchdown last game against Oregon State that was really critical. We don't get off to a good start on this drive. Slater sacked for the 2nd time. Loss of 9. That ball's just got to come out. We had check down receivers open there, but our right guard and our center, they had guys coming from everywhere to get in and get the stop there. So 3rd and 15, back to the 5-wide set. We got man-to-man. No, make it zone, and they left my man wide open on the sideline. Nelson streaking, finally tackled at the 16. I think that was supposed to be a cover 3, and Nelson just snuck right by that corner, and Slater dropped it in the bucket to him. Let's go, man. So that sets us up in the red zone. Couple of plays later, it's 3rd down and 3. Putting it in Slater's hands. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Pretty good blocking. Puts his head down and barrels forward for a gain of 4 yards. Moves the sticks. 2nd and goal. This time, Chris Grant. Wildcat set. Runs right. Picks up a nice block from the fullback and scoots into the end zone. Tie game at 14. We strike back again. Early indications make it look like this is going to be a shootout, so it's good to see our offense going punch for punch with Clemson. Another run. There goes Brian. He's got blockers, and oh, baby, that would have been a touchdown had he not tripped up on his offensive lineman there. Definitely left a lot of meat on the bone on that play. Back to Bryant. Cuts it outside. Watson make that. Wilson had to meet him for the tackle. He even missed it. 14 more. Clemson just running it at will on the ground, and we have no answers to this point. Stick. Little's there. That was on 3rd and 6, and somehow they keep him short. So 4th and inches. Clemson kicking a long field goal. Bounces off the crossbar, and it's no good. So the defense gets a stop in a very thrilling way. Inches away Clemson was from taking the lead back, but instead it's a missed field goal. We have great starting field position, and let's go for a deep shot on the first play. We got our boy Petty down the sideline, gets a block, 1 man to beat, 25, 20, 15. Oh, the step back doesn't work. 47 yards, just like that, in your face. Let's finish it though. Into the red zone, play action fake, and we lose a lot of that ground that we just gained. 3rd sack for Clemson. Dave West in the backfield to make the play, and this time it was our right tackle that got exposed there. And again, the ball's just got to get out in that situation. So now 2nd down and 21 off of that ensuing play. Brown gets off the press. He's over the referee's in the way, and it hits off his head. Oh, that's a touchdown. Great mismatch found by Slater. Just got to reel in the catch. Not much you could do with the referee there. So 3rd down and 21, just trying to get some yards. But Grant says, hey, I can give even more than that, coach. Inside the 10, down to the 8. 1 yard short of 4th down. The 1st down marker, rather. And we're going for this again. 1 for 1 on 4th down thus far. Make it 2 for 2 as Slater moves forward and gets 4 yards inside the 5. Now Clemson stuffed our Wildcat 2 times in a row. We go to Nelson. No, we keep it with Grant. Evades a tackler and somehow dives in for the touchdown. We take the lead. Chris Grant, you are an absolute magician, sir. I have no idea how Grant found a way to get into the end zone on that play. He was stopped for dead in the backfield, but here goes Bryant, stiff-arming a tackler. There's nobody in the secondary. Flanagan, the last guy there, can't get him. 10-5, touchdown, 71 yards, just like that. If you like offense, you came to the right place, folks. 42 points in the first half, and big plays aplenty. Could we get one of our own? Keep for Slater on the read option sweep. Oh, nice spin. He almost Houdini'd his way through there, but was stopped. Now we're in the 2-minute drill here. Minute and a half to go in the half. Passing on this play. Crow routes open. We got Petty. He can't make his defender miss, but he gets 16 yards up to midfield. We're in a good situation here. We got 2 timeouts. We're moving the ball well. We're going play action this time, faking to Grant. Rolling out right as Slater has his man over the middle. It's Nelson on the post, and he is up to the 20-yard line. 30-yard passing play. And sets us up in great position with 1 minute left in the half. Skip ahead 1 play, now 2nd and 4. We motion the fullback left to right. And we're going to Grant here on a strong power play. Good blocking, gets to the edge, has a man in front of him. 10, 5, 4, 3, and he's finally brought down at the 1. Would have loved for him to sneak his way in the end zone there, but he won't do it right there. Great job of the linebacker flowing and bringing down Grant. So now it gets pretty interesting. We have no timeouts left. 3rd and goal. 10 seconds left. Where are we going? We're going to the tight end. Wide open on our favorite red zone play. Carl Harrison's first catch of the game, and it couldn't come at a better time. We take the touchdown lead with 7 seconds left in the first half. So Clemson has really had no ways to stop us, our offense thus far. We got the touchdown lead going into the break. It felt like Clemson dominated that half, but we were right there every step of the way and finally got 1 defensive stop, and that might be the 1 stop we need the whole game. We're dominating time possession. We're racking up the yards just like they are. We got to shut the run game down in the second half. So we're on offense first because Clemson had the first opportunity on offense in the first half. We hand off to Grant on 2nd and 5. Easy hole up the middle. Let's see if we can get him going here. He's been a little quiet so far. He's had a couple of nice runs, but I want that big play from him. Crow route to Nelson. He's been a weapon for us in this game today. Stiff-arming a tackler and picks up 24 yards easily on the curl. Looking good on our first drive of the second half. Quick check to the Z-spot. Hoping for the man-to-man mismatch. We're going to send Nelson deep. He's been a threat all day, and he's a threat again. Breaks the press, open in the secondary, and they won't catch him. Sayonara.
Letting it get inside.
Man, low-key, we might have the best receiving core in the ACC between Petty, Nelson, and Sean Brown. I mean, would not have expected that coming into the season, but our defense continues to play sloppy, can't make tackles. There goes Scott, breaking another. He's at the 40, the 35, breaking another tackle, and he's finally pushed out of the 27, 52-yard scamper for the big quarterback, and Clemson is threatening here in the second half. Another broken tackle for the fullback in the flat. There goes Patterson, rumbling at the 10, down to the 5, and finally tackled at the 4 by Little. But the Tigers are just stacking up 20-yard gains left and right, and they almost punch it in with Bryant there on the little sweep. If he was any faster, he probably would have made it. 2nd and goal. Can we get a red zone stop? There goes Scott. Has a lane to the end zone. He could have pitched it, but no! Wilson from behind with the touchdown-saving tackle, and now it's 3rd and goal. We're selling out. Engage 8-man going at him. Yes, sir. We get in the backfield. Loss of 6. Make it 5 yards. 4th down and goal. Hell of a play by a guy I've never even heard of. Michael Schwen with the tackle in the backfield. Heck of a time to make an eye-opening play if you're a backup. Might have to get him a little more playing time going forward. So somehow, someway, we hold Clemson to just 3 points there. He goes Grant, spinning, weaving, slicing, and dicing over midfield. And between the stop we had earlier and that, we may put it away with a score here. So let's do that. Slater up to Brown on the bubble route. Easy 11 yards up the near sideline. And now we're looking to work that quarterback power. This hasn't worked all season. Can it work here? He gets the block from Grant, gets the block ahead, and he's gone. 10-5, touchdown. Matt Slater, put it on ice.
Straight up. letting it get inside.
And our offense is a well-oiled machine, and Clemson can't do a damn thing about it. Scott's got all day in the pocket, launches it deep, and that should have been picked. Great coverage by Wilson. Just got to reel that thing in there, and that may have been the dagger right there. But an 18-point lead, under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, 3rd down and 4. Prime opportunity to get off the field right here, but we won't do it as Bass completes the catch on the out route, picks up 10, only needed 4, and moves the sticks. But another 3rd down situation, cover 3. Let's see. Looking to pass, in route's coming, he throws it there, and Jackson's there, but not before the receiver could get up and over the marker for the 1st down. So Clemson's staying in it, to their credit. Play action pass.
Give me that.
It'll picked off. Great coverage by Perkins, and he's running the other way up to the midfield. What a play by the linebacker. Blanket coverage. We get the first turnover of the game, and now we can put it away. Although we waste that opportunity, we go 3 and out on the next possession. So Clemson gets it back off the touchback, but 3rd down and 4. Bryant with another run. Perkins is there. He misses the tackle. Made a nice play previously on the pick, but got to make that tackle there. Would have made Clemson punt the ball away, and we could have ran the clock off some more. But defense back to work. Pounding defense in the backfield. Finished off by Flanagan. Brings up 2nd and 12, make it 3rd and 16 now. A couple of plays later, 1 play later rather. Out routes there, we let him have it. Catch made, but short of the 1st down marker. Although 13 yards is a lot to get there because now it's a 4th down and 3. Very manageable situation for Clemson. Can they get the 1st down? Quick screen, nope. Nope. Don't run that play, sir. Especially not on 4th down. Incomplete. We take over. Now, can we milk the clock and put it away? Let's not let them hang around. Hand off Grant. Cuts to the sideline. Ooh, nice spin. Finds a way to get 11 yards there. Again, the magician. And we'll go to Simmons this time. The big fella inside the 10. Pushing over defenders at the 5. Picks up 9 more. And now back to Grant. Putting the ball in our trusty hands of our big-time running back. And he has a nose for the end zone. He'll dive in there and get there. That is the dagger. Well, it was still within reach at halftime, but we put it away with some big scores in the 4th quarter. We're now up 24. Last-ditch chance for Clemson, and a sack on the back end, a near fumble. And we almost ended things right there. It was Fuller with a nice up and under move on the left tackle. Got to the quarterback, forced the fumble, but luckily for the Tigers, their offensive lineman hopped on it, so they're still holding on by a thread, I guess. But, 24 points is a lot to ask for with just 2 minutes left. Scott on 4th down and 9, hits Porter. It's kind of that slot fade cheese where they just get an insane speed boost, so they tack on a garbage time touchdown. Two-point conversion good as well, but not enough. We recover the onside kick and ice it from there. 48-32 your final score, and the Jackets are fired up. We go on the road to Death Valley and take down Clemson, 48-32. So looking back at the scoring summary, 21-point 2nd quarter, and then in the 2nd half, we outscored them 22-11. That would pretty much do it. That 2nd quarter is really what propelled us. Matt Slater played out of his mind today. 17 for 22, 3 touchdowns, very efficient. Chris Grant went off as well, 25 takes for 139, and a hat trick of touchdowns as well. Slater pitched in with 1. And then in the receiving core, triple threat. Nelson, 4 for 138, average of 35 per catch and a tutty. Chris Grant had a receiving touchdown, the first of the game for us. Petty chipped in 95. Brown was a little bit quiet, but had that referee not been in the way on that one play, he would have had an easy touchdown there. The tight ends played well, both receiving and blocking. Harrison with the lone score. And on the defensive side of things, off to a rough start, but they buckled down, got some key stops. They helped them do a field goal that they missed. They got a couple of stops on 3rd down, so that's all you could ask for. When our offense is producing like that, we don't need a whole lot out of you, just a stop or 2, and we'll be straight. A lot of tackles for loss, not a whole lot of disruption, but that's just not kind of how our team is structured this year. We don't have those defensive end defensive tackles that will be guys that are consistently getting in the backfield, But Corey Fuller gets a sack. He was the guy that forced that late fumble, so good to see that for him. Might be a drip of the day candidate. Be sure to comment below who you think it should be. We had 3 deflections today. No intercept. We did have 1 interception, actually. Perkins had that lone pick, and we had that forced fumble courtesy of Fuller. Offensive numbers were really balanced for both teams. What this really boiled down to was we were better on third down, we were better on fourth down, and we didn't have really any empty possessions, especially when we got into their side of the field, aside from we made the punt it away once. But that was the difference. Our defense got stops. Theirs did not. You add it all up, you get a 48-32 win. That's back-to-back-to-back wins. Back-to-back-to-back-to-back wins, actually. And back-to-back ranked wins for us. So I think we should be pretty darn close to getting in the top 25. Hell of a game. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. Again, I apologize for the inactivity lately, but I'll be trying to post as much as I can. It should be a little bit more free in the near future. So keep it right here for more Georgia Tech Dynasty coverage. Drop a like in the vid, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. We will catch y'all next time.